Hello guys, today we'll be talking about CSS animation using keyframes, and here I already have created index.html. It doesn't contain anything, and here is style.css, and this is the CSS that will be used to create keyframes and use them to make our animation. So to start with, I'll just go and show you how the keyframes are being used, and this is the documentation in W3 school website, and they have said that the keyframes are rules that specifies the animation code. The animation is created by gradually changing from one set of CSS styles to another, and we won't dwell so much in this documentation. We will just get into a project. You can just scroll down here and see how it is being used, the keyframes, different ways you can use keyframes, and in my opinion this is one of the things that I have found very helpful when you want to create some animation in your application. It doesn't matter, it can be any framework. You can use it in Angular, React, or Vue if you want to, so, or even the blank HTML and CSS project. So let's get into our project, then I show you how to use the keyframes. So to start with, we have this div. It doesn't contain anything, and we have this CSS, but we have already connected this CSS with HTML. So here is the blank application that we have built. There's nothing that is contained, so we'll start from scratch. So here is the div that I have created, and then I will create a heading here that will animate in our project. So let's say keyframe. For a start, this is keyframes, that is, and here we give a class of animation, there, and here down in our heading I give it a class of keyframe, and this is just for styling purposes and to use keyframes. So those are the two things that I have added. If you go here in our project, find that we have this one here. So let's style a little bit. So we have animation, so we can just get our animation. So we can just start by saying background color. We can just use something like HD 11E there. So this is an orange color. This you can see how it will appear here. So that is our color, and then you can even add some padding here. You can say like 10 pixels here, and then we want this keyframes heading to be right here at the middle. So we can just say display flex align item center, and justify content center. And if you do like that, you can see it has moved to the middle, and then we can target our keyframe, which is our heading. So keyframes. So here we can give it a color of white there. So let's see if it has changed. So you can see it has changed, it is white now. So we can now target it and use keyframe. So to use keyframe, we start by adding animation here, and then we'll start by giving the name of keyframe. In our project we use in progress, or we can just say in progress, and then is, that's it, it is to is 1 second, and then alternate infinite, and then you can come here down, you can say keyframe, and it is already auto-completing for you. So here where they have indicated identifier, that is the name that you have given to your keyframe. So we add in progress because that's how we have named our animation. So we can start by adding from there, and then down there we can add to. And this is to say, like, what do you want to add, and which animation do you want to add, or what do you want to do after from and to. So you can just come here and say thing like opacity 0 to opacity 1. And if you just save and let's go into our application and load, you can just see how it is working. It is just animating, it disappears and appears within 1 second. And we can reduce here so that it moves very fast. So we can just reduce there. So if you can see here, it will just start moving very, very fast. Not only you can use the opacity, you can use other things. Maybe you can see things like maybe top, you want to give it, or we can just say padding 0, and then can say padding maybe 10 or 30 pixels, and then let's save and let's see how it will work or how it will appear. But you can just see what is happening there, and you can do many other things, and we can just remove this animation. I don't think it is a very great animation, so you can just say things like maybe top. Don't know if it will work, but I'm hoping so. Okay, so top maybe 10 or something. Let's say save and then see if it will work. It is not working. I don't know why it is not working, but I've tried this a couple of times and it is not working. And you can just play with it and fine-tune it until it gets the animation that you want. And these are the keyframes, how you can use keyframes to do animation. And if you find this video helpful, then you can share it and show other people how to make animation. And without much ado, let me stop the video. We'll see each other in the next video.